What's up, guys? What's going on? Camp out here coming at you with another video breakdown of upcoming releases and stuff. So I'm just gonna jump right into it. Yeezy this past weekend, 350 Boost, Moonrock dropped over not online at certain stores, but not online through Adidas, which was crazy weird. But Barney's, if you're in a location that has a Barney's nearby, Barney's dropped basically an email raffle kind of deal. So if you were near, obviously, a Barney's location, you were able to enter the raffle via email. So you put in your name, you put in your address, and you put in the store that you'd like to pick your pair up at. So everybody did that, whatever. The only problem I had with that raffle was that anybody could enter from any state. I don't know if they were able to, gauge where they were or if they were able to knock out those raffles based on their locations or zip codes, but who knows if they put much work into it. Anyway, so I got Madison Avenue actually hit, and I made it there at like 4:30 in the morning was the time you're supposed to be there. Everybody got a slotted number, so that's the number you were supposed to be in line, and it was kind of crazy. Like I didn't think it was gonna work as well as it did, but they were very very official. I mean, they had a lot of cops out there, like 30 cops, not just regular security guards. Holding down the situation. So, I mean, everything moved pretty quick. They started letting people in at 6 a.m. By 8 a.m. they were done. Supposedly had 1,000 people that had hit raffles, but not that many people showed up. It was probably about 600. And then they sold the remaining pairs to the public. So if you want to line back up again, you were able to get a pair. People were coming out with 6, 7 pairs, 10 pairs. Like it was kind of crazy, as a matter of fact. But I mean, I was able to get myself and my significant other a pair, so it worked out kind of good for me. But yeah, it was a very smooth release. I was surprised at how well Barney's handled the situation. It worked out great. So no complaints here from Barney's. They did a very good job with that. I mean, it's kind of crazy. I don't know what they're going to do for the next one, which is the 750, because I believe they pushed the date back. It was supposed to be Black Friday, and now they pushed it back to, I think, December 5th. So I'll be on the lookout for that so I can keep you guys posted via the Instagram or whatever it is that I come across. Moving right along. TED 2, Bait inspired, was that Instapump Fury, I believe, is dropping from Babe. I think they dropped the raffles already. I don't know if the pairs came out or why not, but I just was looking over some research stuff. So I want to give you guys a heads up on that. I don't like Instapump Furies. I like TED 2 though, so I don't know how I feel about the entire thing, but I mean, it's a shoe. Uh, what else? Instapump. We got White Noise. White Noise from N Clothing. Grid 9000 dropped also. It looked pretty dope. Picture's gonna be up as I'm talking about everything. Just gonna keep brushing right through it. Sneaker Politics. Saucony Courageous. I think it's, I don't, what the hell is it called? The Jackson, I believe. I got all my trusty notepad for you guys. The Jackson looked pretty dope. I didn't pick it up myself. It passed this past weekend. It dropped the same weekend as the 350 Boost, so that's out for me. I wasn't picking that up. Extra Butter, supposed rumor drop of a Gel Light 5. It's been all over, Instagram. It's been all over the web a little bit. I mean, I've seen the pictures. I don't know what the exact shoe is going to look like. I don't know what it's going to be, so I'm not even going to throw a picture up. I'm just going to go with the speculation. I do, deal with Extra Butt a lot. I like the guys over there. They're super cool. You got Jay, you got Bernie, you got a lot of guys in there that are down to earth. You can go in there anytime, shoot the shit, and just chill, which is what you want from a sneaker boutique. It's cool. They've been around for a while. So, I mean, if you have a chance and you're in New York or you're not even in New York, you're in Long Island, you can go check them out. There's one on Orchard Street and the other is in RVC, Rockville Center, if you don't know the abbreviation. Definitely a dope spot. But there's a rumor drop. I think the theme for the shoe is Lost in Transition, right? Lost in Translation? I don't know what the fuck. Lost in Translation, as a matter of fact, Bill Murray movie. So I'm excited to see final product from them. I really don't like teaser pictures a lot because they really like depreciate the value of the shoe and you don't really know what you're looking at until, you actually see the store put out a shoe. Next up, we got Diodora Takeover. Diodora, over the past year and a half, 2 years, has really been putting out premium work. I want to say, out of all their collabs, I haven't seen one that I disliked aside from Packers. I think the not the Azuri, whatever soccer one they put out. They put out two. I think one was like an orange colorway, and one was a like a blue colorway. I'll see if I can find the picture and throw them up while I'm talking right now. That might not happen because I have a whole bunch of other pictures to throw up. But yeah, if you know what I'm talking about, like I didn't like either one of those two collabs, but they're constructed very well. I just didn't like the colorway. They've really been putting out massive work. If you're not a fan of Diodora, I would definitely check it out. I mean, this past weekend, I was happy or lucky enough to pick up a pair of the Castellers from limited editions out in Barcelona. Amazing. The shoe is amazing. I believe it was limited to 300 pairs worldwide. 75 made it to the U.S. I actually just did a size swap because I got a 9.5 or a 9 UK, which is a 9.5, 10 US, and someone else got, a 9.5 UK, which is really my size. So we just mailed it out today. Did a size swap, but the shoe was phenomenal. I'll put a review up. If you guys don't know what it looks like, please go check it out. It's probably one of the cleanest shoes, and I'm just gonna make a stake for it now. If you're a runner collector, even like a collab collector, it's gonna be either my shoe of the year or my top three. Like I didn't even know it was gonna be that dope until I got it in hand. But they have a whole bunch of other GR stuff. I do that little swirl thing. Cue my pictures. But they have a whole lot of GRs. They put out like a Life on Mars colorway. They have a white, and they just white, and it's like a neon green. They have whatever. The pictures will be up here. Regardless of all that, the shoe is well constructed, which is something that people fail to pay attention to. Sometimes like you're so hyped about a shoe that you don't look at the details. The detail on the Diadora is phenomenal. Ronnie just dropped his. Packers, not Packers. Yeah, Packers did drop one for the purple tape, but Concepts dropped theirs. The leader, like honestly, amazing shoes, and like the detail is just there. So if you haven't had a chance to pick it up, and even if you pick up a GR, like the detail is still there. So don't sleep on that. I think Cosmo store in I think it's Italy that Cosmo store is located. I post a lot of their stuff up or repost their stuff. On the Instagram. I'll put their Instagram up in the description. They do free shipping to the US. So that's pretty dope. I don't know how long that's gonna last for, but whenever they put stuff up, I try and repost it so you guys can get a handle on it and maybe get a head start on someone else. Next up, Packers opened their second store in Jersey City. They had a jacket drop this past weekend for the New York Giants' coach's jacket, satin or whatever it was. It was pretty dope. I mean, I went to the store. I just kind of walked through it real quick. I didn't even snap it. I was so tired from camping out for Yeezys. But the store's small, and they had a whole bunch of re-release stuff from during the year, like collaboration stuff that they did. So you had I think the Dirty Buck was out there. This opened last week, so whatever, it's been open for a couple of days. Some of their Fila stuff, the 25th anniversary stuff. I think they had a couple purple tapes. Their most recent Saucony releases or collaboration. So they had a lot of stuff in there. Store's kind of dope. And they also had their the ventilator that they dropped. I forget the name of it, but it looks pretty dope. It'll be there, more queuing action. And also another ventilator that dropped at the Casino. I don't know if I like the ventilator as much as I thought I would. They kind of oversaturated the market with it, if you know what I'm saying. They really bombarded everybody with ventilators this year, and I think it's an anniversary year, so that's fine. But I feel like they gave, I think my grandma got a collaboration with Reebok for a ventilator. It's crazy, like everybody is doing one. I don't know. I don't like the oversaturation. I mean, they came out with a couple of dope ones, but I mean, hold off, but somehow next year, they're really overdoing it with the ventilator this year. BBC Stan Smith came out with 2 different colorways. I didn't pick them up. That was also this weekend as well. I did see them, and I want to touch note and let somebody know about it. I wish I would have put this video out last week, but a lot of stuff going on. This week you also have North Face popping off at Supreme. So if you're watching this video, you already know it's going to be a heavy camp out Thursday or Wednesday to Thursday. I mean, it's nice. I don't like the writing on it. It's whatever. It'll be up here. It'll be like an Instagram picture because I don't think there's any up online anywhere unless they're teaser pics. But I mean, I think there's a jacket, there's a down jacket, there's gloves, a book bag, and a duffel, which is like the usual North Face drop. But I mean, I feel like they're getting kind of crazy. They lost their lead the designer, and they're kind of bringing back old stuff. I don't know what they're gonna do long term, but the shit looks getting kind of weak. Just saying. Nike Air Cruise finally dropped one of the colorways. I think they're not dropping the Yeezy colorway or the red colorway. We say Yeezy because it's Red October, but I mean, the shoe's nice. It reminds me of an Air Trainer / Yeezy / something else, but it's nice. It's up there. Don't worry. I don't know how I feel about it. I've seen it on feet. I've seen it in person. It's nice. It's well constructed. I just don't know how I feel about it, as a whole. But I mean, to each his own, right? Also, LeBron James Acronite, it's there. Super dope. I'm not really a big basketball, fan, so therefore it's hard for me to just make that transition. If it's not a Jordan for me, I'm old school when it comes to that. I grew up with Jordan, so that's what I'm accustomed to. I mean, a lot of people ride the wave because it's, MJ, the greatest. But I mean, I don't really like LeBron James, sneaker-wise. I mean, 8s are dope. Probably one of my favorite LeBron James sneakers that have ever come out. Probably Miami Nights also nines. So, I mean, like those two are fine, but this is actually a pretty dope shoe, so I don't want to just carry on about it. What else we got? Oh, DB Pack is getting closer, so if you guys are, on the lookout for that, it should be this month, by the end of this month. You already know what they are from the last breakdown, but if you don't, also, what do we got? Look, Tutolo and Le Coq Sportif. I don't know if I said that right, but whatever. Amazing, amazing. Yes, gray and mint toe box, so you really can't go wrong for me. I'll buy mint all day, every day of the week, every month of the year for years. I don't care. Mint is my favorite color. So as long as it's done right and the material looks dope, like I'm in there like swimwear. But it's a dope shoe. If you haven't seen it before, you're just kind of like getting an idea. I got a lot of stuff, and this video is kind of long. I'm sorry, guys. I think I'm up to like 10 minutes already, but whatever. Monkey Time Asics sand layer. Dope. Kind of fire. I like the sand color as well. It's close to gray or like that cinder color. If you're into it, whatever. It's up there, so you know about it. Nike ID is dropping the Kobe 10 Elite Low in all colors. So if you're a Kobe fan and you fuck with that multicolor shit, I mean, to each his own. I don't really like Kobe's that much, especially the high joints, but the lows aren't bad. I could definitely tolerate that, but they're dropping every single color spectrum, so you could make whatever you want. So that's pretty dope. Under Armour, I don't even want to bring it up, but the Professional, Steph Curry's, I think, second shoe. I don't even know if I'm right with that, but the picture's up here. It's kind of like hideous to me. I don't like Under Armour at all. I don't like the structure of the shoe, but it is what it is. To each his own, I guess. I'll say that over and over and over again. Air Max CB 94 Godzilla inspired, super dope, super dope. Like I said, I'm a kid of like the 80s and 90s, so that CB4 is like right on target for like my youth per se. So I mean, if you like that bigger, bulkier style, which is why I don't wear a lot of older stuff now, is because I don't like that bulky shoe. But this might be, like a memorabilia pickup. Anyway, St. Alfred also dropping a Gelite 5. Remember the old St. Alfred? We'll do that here. We'll do the new one here. I don't know which. Obviously, the Gelite 3 is gonna murder it, but the colorway's nice. It has a little mint hit on the back. I'm not looking at it, but I think it's mint on the back, if I'm not mistaken. It's a Gelite 5 though, and I'm kind of over Gelite 5s unless it's like some banger shit, which the Monkey Time kind of is. So I'll let that rock. And if you remember the last Monkey Time ASIC, not to jump back and forth, but the last Monkey Time was black and white, and that shit was trash. Like, I'm sorry, like it was not a dope collaboration. What I miss? Fila Bubbles, also 1990 inspired sneaker. Fila's bringing them back, so that's another bulkier style. You already got it here. Bo Jackson is doing a sneaker boot. If you're familiar, it's not like the traditional Bo Jackson style though, so it's a little different. The picture will be up here, but I mean, it's kind of dope. I just want to touch on two more things and I'm out of here. 998 from Ronnie Feig. He dropped a teaser picture. That picture will be up here. I don't have a full picture yet. I've been talking about it a little bit back and forth with people on the Instagram and Snapchat, but navy blue, black, 998, which you haven't seen from Ronnie Feig ever as far as 998s go and New Balance. So I don't know if it's going to be the one shoe or two shoes. Usually he does two for New Balance, or he's been doing two a lot, but even before he started doing the two, he started with the Daytona and Americana 2 years ago, or 2.5, three, maybe even three. Was it 3 years ago? Shit, it's like three years ago. Damn. 3 years ago. So Black Friday was the Daytona. Cyber Monday was a shoe nobody even knew about. So maybe he'll pull something out of the archives for, old time's sake. But like I said, I've only heard of one shoe. And last but not least, you'll see the hat I'm wearing is New York City Concepts. They are opening up full-time New York City, 225 Hudson Street. Address will be over here because I will be there on Saturday, which will be, I don't know what date that is. I don't know if I want to look at my phone either. Today is the 16th. I don't know what day it is, but it's this Saturday. I'll put the date up before in like the description or some junk. But I am super excited. I'm trying to get Force Field to come out to maybe like give out some product, see if I can get some cans out because I know it's not for sale yet, and I've been talking about it a lot. And I am in contact with them, so hopefully I can get a couple cases and maybe just like be at the release because I'll be there anyway, and just give out like some stuff and see how it goes. But definitely be on the lookout for Concepts NYC. I'm super excited. You know how I feel about Concepts, like even like the other stores, I don't care, but like I mean, I fuck with the people. You know what I'm saying? So like if you got good people in your store, like I'm always there. You know what I'm saying? Outside of that, I'm gonna say something corny right now, but like be the respect you expect. So if you're out there camping or doing whatever you're doing, please like don't be a dick. Like you don't want people cutting you, so don't cut people. You don't want shit getting crazy, so don't get crazy. Like it's simple stuff like that. I'm not saying you gotta kiss anybody's ass or you got to do anything like stupid or like too nice for people. But I mean, just act accordingly. Like that Barney's joint really had me like surprised by a lot of people because there were a lot of like people that were out there to make money, and that usually entails like cutting people and doing dirty shit. I mean, it got a little underhanded once the list was over that Barney's had established, but it wasn't that crazy, which was wild. I mean, they had a lot of cops out there too, so I guess security plays a big role. But I mean, we're all adults here, so you can definitely handle or control yourself. I mean, so to speak. Anyway, I'm the camp out, which means absolutely nothing. So don't ever feel like you can't approach me or talk to me anywhere. If you see me, say what up. You want to talk about something, you got a question, you need a favor, whatever it is. Like nobody is above anybody ever. So with that, I'm gonna get the fuck out of here. Say peace. Catch you guys later.